Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we head into that 21st year of being on the radio. Thanks to the Odyssey family of stations here in Memphis, Tennessee, and all you good folks out in Brownsville, Tennessee, 1520 AM and 95.3 FM in Jackson, Tennessee. Bill Cooksey's home right there, the News Talk 101.5. And as promised, a lot of you folks have been anxiously waiting this time slot this morning on Outdoors with Larry Ray, because we're going to talk to a young man that he captured it. He won the big one. A couple of weeks ago, Ron Wong was there. We've got all of Ron's videos with Samantha Gay and Candace Harper, all of his photographs on lroutdoors.com, the classic coverage that no other show probably had. And we're really happy to have on Outdoors with Larry Ray this morning the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion, Jason Christie. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. How are you guys?
How does that sound, Jason, when you hear that?
Doing well.
Now how does that sound when you hear that before your name now, Jason?
I like it. I've been close a few times, and I don't know, it just takes a lot of pressure off. There was, it was starting to build, and, I told a buddy yesterday that if I didn't win that one, I don't know that I ever would have won one because I'd just been close so many times. But, yeah, that name, it feels great, and it just, like I said, it just takes all the pressure off moving forward. Well,
I know I've read a lot of quotes, Jason, that after the event itself and the emotions, and you said no mas. Every event that I've ever won came when I least expected it. I cannot believe I won with the amount of fish I had found. I honestly felt like this might be my last best chance. That's what you said after it was over. You've had a couple of weeks to reflect on that. Is the emotion?
Yeah, I want to take that back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Take it back, man. You've got it. So that's what I'm saying.
And, Jason, going into the last day of the tournament there.
Yes, yeah.
And you're thinking, all right, I've got a great ditch that I'm catching my fish. I should be okay. And as you said, you went into your ditch that morning on the final day, and you said it was like a ghost town. Tell our listeners what happened.
Well, it should be expected because the first 2 days kind of went as planned, and the third day we always have to have some sort of classic drama, and those fish in that ditch, they provided that. I mean, I don't know what happened. My guess is they pulled a lot of water the night before,
yes,
but a lot of things changed. But the good thing is that ditch only gave me one fish that morning, but it was, a 4 or 5 pounder. And my cameraman said it best. I had been culling out a lot of the ditch fish the rest of the day by flipping docks. So really, it was just drama. I mean, the fish provided a little drama. They left, and we had to go to Plan B.
And Plan B turned out pretty good. Again, we're talking to Jason Christie, Outdoors with Larry Ray, 48-year-old pro from Park Hill, Oklahoma. And another first, Jason, I didn't realize, the first angler to win the Classic in an aluminum boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's I've heard that from several guys, and looking back over the years, I don't even think that there was aluminum boats, in the 70s or 80s that were, capable. But I think it just shows that, some of the times are changing, and
yes,
not only can I win events out of that express in shallow water, but I can also do it in deep water too. So, this is the 4th or 5th event that's been won out of aluminum in the last couple of years.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. So we're getting the rehaul of the aluminum boats, and one of the things that I thought was interesting, and folks, Ron, you know this. I did not realize that the Classic record, they broke the record, 154,932 fans, Jason.
It was amazing.
To be a part of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Jason will tell you what it looked like when they blasted off each morning. The huge crowds there at Green Pond Landing. It was pretty amazing. And then, of course, the expo was just filled to the brim. But I have to tell you, Jason, you see a crowd at launch like you've seen there at Green Pond.
Amazing.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah. I mean, what does that pump you up?
Well, I mean, it's just like the old school playing basketball. You want to play in front of as many people as you can. But,
yeah,
it was amazing. The first day there was, each day there was 4,000 people at takeoff. And then, what I'm going to remember is that last day in the arena. Fortunately, I didn't get to see the expo. I mean, I was fishing.
You were fishing.
See the expo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the arena was full. I don't know what max is on that arena, but the arena was full whenever I weighed in, and I think everybody in there, except about 10, was rooting for me, and that made it real special.
Other than those 10, when you win by 5 ounces, I know you're getting ready to go in there. Yeah. What's going through your mind, because you have come close? You have to admit that, really close. What was going through your mind, knowing how tight it might be, Jason?
Well, that's really the only thing that I knew, is that it was going to be close. And, I just kind of felt like I was going to come out with the short end of the stick, lose by an ounce or two. But luckily, when those numbers flashed up there on that screen, I had just a little more than I needed. And man, I'm glad it worked out that way. And like I said, when I seen those numbers flash, it took years of pressure off of my shoulders, and
yes.
We've had 2 or 3 weeks to kind of look back on it and appreciate it. And I'm going to have another year of appreciating that. But
you are,
we still hopefully I still have a few more classics left in me where I can contend for the win, and it's a pretty special feeling. Though there's only been I think about 40 guys that's done it.
That's right.
Over
all these years.
I'm not sure the exact number, but I think it's about 40.
Yes. And your name is up there, and I know Mr. Professional Poker Guy was right behind you. So when you're looking at Kyle Welcher, I know he was right in there. But again, we're talking to the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion Jason Christie, out of Park Hill, Oklahoma, 54 pounds. And, Jason, we had a pre-classic show. And, Ron, and Bill Cooksey is on the line with us, Jason. We had predictions on who would win amongst all of us. We had a prediction from all the anglers that were on that pre-show. All of them said about 55, 60 pounds. Bill Cooksey, well, who did you pick to win, Bill?
Well, I picked some dude named Jason Christie.
There you go, Jason. See there, we had a we had a winner. I don't know what Ron.
When I found out that Jake was in his boat, I knew it was done. It was over.
Hear that, Jason? Yeah. Tell us who Jake is.
Oh, Jake, my cameraman. We go way back.
Yeah.
He's rode with me. We've experienced the ups and downs of life and of fishing and everything. He rode with me in the 2018 Classic whenever I gave up a 6-pound lead on the last day. He rode with me all 3 of those days, and he rode with me all 3 of the Classic days just a few weeks ago. And I remember the first morning whenever he came down there and he said, "I'm with you today." And it just worked out. It was perfect because I wouldn't want to ride with anybody else because obviously at that time I didn't know I was going to win, but
yes,
Jake and I we get along pretty good in the boat, and he wanted a piece. He wanted some revenge on Hartwell just like I did.
Yeah,
so
he
we
did.
got to stick together.
And Bill, you know Jake, right, Bill? I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, we go back about 30 years now, and he like you said, he took that as personal as you did, I think, a few years ago.
So he was saying he picked your cameraman over you, Jason. I mean, that was because no, he didn't again. But so what's Jason? What is this? What's the last 3 weeks been like, and what's next for you?
Just busy. You know, we had 2 weeks pretty much full of interviews and appearances and stuff, and then we fished, or I should say, the other 93 guys fished on St. Teague. I didn't do that great. I pretty much didn't show up, so
yeah,
just busy. I mean, just
fulfilling your duties. Yeah, fulfilling your duties as a champion now. So
yeah.
Jason,
hold on,
tell
Ron.
our listeners what you caught your fish on, because it's pretty amazing. You didn't use just one bait, but several baits.
Yeah, I actually used two. I started off in the morning with it's a young prototype minnow, and I actually yesterday I got the finished product in my hand that we're going to produce. And then I would do that an hour or two. All of that minnow fishing came on, looking at them on live scope. And then I would go to the docks and flip a 5/8 War Eagle jiu-jitsu jig with a yum craw chunk on the back, and that was just about covering water and fishing as many docks as I could the rest of the day.
Well, we appreciate you. We're running out of time here. I know that FF Sonar Minnow. I like that. The forward-facing Sonar Minnow, Jason. I really like that. I go in for names for lures, and that one really fit me. I made a lot of
good one.
Yeah, I made a lot of F's in school. I can remember. So okay, but hey, Jason, thank you for taking time, buddy, to be with us on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Again, congratulations. We'll stay in touch with you. Continued success, and I know you're going to be a great champion to represent BASS for this entire year. So, again, congratulations from all of us, buddy. Good, safe travels, too, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, buddy. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.